Perfect. All right. Hello, everyone. This is Tracy Una Wagner with Bristol Inspirations, and today we are going to get to know Archangel Zadkiel. So let's get started. Perfect. All right. So, like I said, we are going to get to know Archangel Zadkiel. So, Archangel Zadkiel means righteousness of God. He's believed to be the angel that prevented Abraham from sacrificing Isaac, as in the depiction that is shown right there on the screen. He assists in anything to do with memorizing. So if you're needing to take a test, or maybe your child is needing to take a test or memorize things, or even with work, if you're needing to memorize procedures and how things work, then just call on Archangel Zadkiel and he can actually help with that. The Kabbalah describes him as a co-chieftain who assists Archangel Michael. And he also helps in the healing of memory problems. So with Alzheimer's or the early onsets of Alzheimer's, if you call on Archangel Zadkiel, he may be able to help prevent some of those from progressing. Along with Archangel Michael, he protects and releases us from lower energies. So if you're in a situation where you're finding yourself around a lot of people, like a group of people with very low energy, or you're going through the day and there's just a lot of lower energy, if you call on Archangel Zadkiel and also Archangel Michael, they can help raise your energy and get you out of that feeling of like a funk. He's also associated with the color of dark blue. Archangel Zadkiel is also the archangel of alternative healing. So massage and acupuncture, acupressure, any other kinds of healings, energy healing and things like that. Archangel Zadkiel helps to work with people who perform those and people who receive them. He's also the Archangel of Mercy. He teaches trust in God. He's often viewed or felt when working with the violet flame of transformation, also with Saint Germain. And one, just to go off note, from Archangel Zadkiel real quick, and just talk about Saint Germain real quick. He's in the Ascended Masters Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and it's called Work Your Magic. If you can see that, it's up in your right-hand corner. I'll show it when I go full screen. But Saint Germain is actually known for working with the violet flame. You'll see Saint Germain a lot more times than you will Archangel Zadkiel. But just a little bit about Archangel, or about Saint Germain. He isn't a Catholic saint, but a count from the French region called Saint Germain. He was known as a wonderman of Europe during his lifetime in the early 1700s. Saint Germain was renowned for his magical abilities to give gems and fountain of youth-like elixirs to his many friends. He was a virtuoso musician and linguist who was believed by royalty and blue-collar workers alike. Saint Germain helps light workers who wish to work toward world peace and bring about integrity and honesty in governmental and other systems. So let me get back to full screen. Alrighty, so this is the card from Work Your Magic with Saint Germain, and this is the deck Ascended Masters by Doreen Virtue. And if you can see in the picture, one, yeah, it's very violet since he does work with a violet flame. But if you see this cube right here, it's a tetrahedron, and it's sacred geometry, and you'll find things like Archangel Metatron's cube is actually part of that sacred geometry. So that's part of the violet flame. And let's see here. So a little bit more about Archangel Zadkiel. He is in a couple of oracle card decks and in a tarot deck. So the first one is Angel Heart Sigils, Mystical Symbols from Angels of Atlantis, and that is by Stuart Pearce. And so Archangel Zadkiel, the first card is this one, Acceptance. And then the next one, there was actually quite a few in this one. Pleasure. I love that sigil too, that sigil right there. Oh, and Beloved. And Luxury. All right, so those are actually oracle cards. So we'll go on to another oracle cards. This one is the Archangel Oracle card by Doreen Virtue. And there's a few of Archangel Zadkiel in there too. This one is Teaching and Learning. Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So Archangel Zadkiel is the Archangel of Clairaudience. Notice the loving guidance and hear inside your mind or from other people. And Compassion. Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. These are nice. And the last one is from the Archangel Tarot cards. This is by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And Archangel Zadkiel's card in the tarot is number 14, which is balance. It says the need of balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. And it's interesting also to note that not only is it a dark blue color, but there's a lot of violet in there as well, since he works very closely with the violet flame of transformation. Very interesting. Now, essential oils, I've found that all of the archangels have a sense about them that when you work with archangels, you can definitely work with any of the archangels by using some of the biblical oils that you may have read about. Frankincense, sandalwood, and myrrh. Those are things that when you're working with the higher and divine realm, including the archangels, and probably ascended masters too, but I think there might be some other essential oils that would work best with working with most of the ascended masters. But for working in the divine realm, the realm where the archangels are and where a lot of the other angels are, those biblical oils have a tendency to come up a lot. So you'll see that frankincense, myrrh, and sandalwood are three that are a constant. And so those oils are wonderful to work with Archangel Zadkiel. Use sandalwood if you want to work with your memory. Like if you want to work with, if you're having to memorize a skill or job performance things, something to do with memorization, anything to do with memorization. Or if your child is having a test and is worried or stressed about it, put out, if you have a diffuser, or you can just actually put a drop or two of essential oils on your hands and rub them together and just inhale that, or put it on a lava stone. Those are wonderful to absorb, and you can get the benefits of that oil for a while. It diffuses on its own. But a diffuser, if you're having a child that's stressing about a test, or if you're stressing about a test, put some sandalwood or myrrh, frankincense, sandalwood, any of those, just put that out when you're trying to memorize things. Call on Archangel Zadkiel, and then you'll be amazed at how much easier it is for you to memorize those things, then your memory will just, it will help. And on the day of the test, if you just put some of that same oil, if you use that same oil during the time when you're trying to memorize things, call on Zadkiel, use that oil. A lot of times that remote sensory of being able to smell and have that guidance from Archangel Zadkiel will actually help ease the stress and will just make a beautiful situation out of a test. So I hope you learned a little bit about Archangel Zadkiel. Take care. Thank you so much. And I so appreciate you spending some time with me today. Take care, and I will see you next time. As always, I'm sending you and yours love, light, and eternal blessings. Take care.